Welcome everybody to another bonus episode. This is the second part of our two-part playthrough of Into the Jaws of Doom, a Give Yourself Goosebumps book. If you haven't listened to part one, go back to last week's episode and listen to part one. Otherwise, I hope you enjoy the episode.
And you take a look at what's in that, and you find some recipes for 3 different kinds of bombs.
Bombs?
Smoke bomb, stink bomb, and noise bomb. And you can choose to make one.
Oh, we can only make one?
You can only make one.
I don't think we should make any of them.
So think about your obstacles. Think about what feels like it would work.
What
might you
room
need?
is the laser in again?
The
It's in
waves
the
and motion room.
and motion room, which is on this floor.
Noise.
Noise.
Noise
bomb.
Noise
We've
bomb.
done it.
What's noise bomb going to be good against?
Noise.
It makes waves or something?
Makes waves.
Yeah, okay.
Or maybe smoke, because then we could see the laser? Or maybe... What was the other one?
Ooh,
I
a
like
smoke
that.
bomb to see... I've changed my mind. You're right.
Yeah,
100%.
smoke bomb.
Over the smoke bomb.
Well, unfortunately, if you try to make a smoke bomb,
Oh, we die.
maybe someone changed the directions or something because it explodes into a cloud of poisonous fumes.
All right. We're dead.
Well, I mean,
Okay.
if
Game
it
over. Start
works.
again. So we go into this...
Noise
into
bomb or smoke bomb?
The top
We're having
the bottom
fun
room.
playing in the
Stink bomb.
arcade.
Press
Stink
the
bomb.
green button.
Stink bomb.
What's
I don't know, but when we were like noise bomb, Danny was like, "Well, what's that going to work against?" Unless
Well,
she's
yeah,
really
what's a
trying to
stink
trick
bomb going to
us.
work against?
No, she did
I'm
it to
saying you
stink
can
bomb too.
think this through.
a stink bomb is pointless.
Really?
Because they're being controlled by a robot.
Yeah, nobody
Robots don't
cares
care
about
about
stinks.
stink.
Yeah, that's a really good
True,
point.
robots would not care about stink.
Let's do noise
Ooh.
bomb.
Wait, but there is an adder that's free
What?
that might like try and attack us. Maybe if we smell it, won't.
There's an adder.
There is an adder. Yeah, let's get a stink bomb for the
Come on.
adder.
Stink. I mean, we are a little kid. Maybe we should go stink bomb just because.
It is a goosebumps.
Yeah, it's fun.
I think I got... Okay.
Okay.
All right, you make whichever bomb you choose. I'm totally not leading you here.
All right, we'll make the
Stink
stink.
bomb.
Anytime you use the noise bomb, you only have the options to use it against stuff that it super doesn't work against.
Oh yeah.
That's hilarious.
Or alternatively, you do use it, it works, and it also really hurts you.
We're
Oh,
attacked
it
by the
sounds
earless
amazing,
man.
you guys.
What do you
Yeah.
use? Noise bomb? The giant
bomb.
nose attacks you. Noise bomb.
Noise bomb.
Exactly. All right. So you leave the gift shop with all of those items that you just grabbed.
Okay.
And where would you like to go next?
We need
I
to
could
go
use the
laser
walkie-talkie to flag down a random trucker.
There
Those
you
guys
go.
love that stuff.
Breaker.
Oh, they do.
Breaker,
Money
breaker, old Stinky up in the smart house with a mad robot. Come in, Slim Daddy.
Slim
Oh,
Daddy.
this is Slim Daddy. Okay, so do we go straight to laser room or do we go back and check out microscopic life?
Microscopic life.
Yeah, he's right.
All right, we're going to micro life, Danny.
I think it's a trick.
All righty. Let me get you there.
Don't worry, we take our compass out and we see that and we follow it south to the microscopic life.
Yeah,
room.
we have a map. We
Sure.
can find our way.
Okay, so you go to microscopic life. Anything that small can't possibly hurt you.
Oh, you
Okay,
idiot.
let's turn
You
around.
watch
Dumb
some
kid.
movies. In fact, you find there's a microscope here that's just labeled common cold. And you look through it, and there is a little cold germ in there with little slimy germ arms, and it's got a blue dot in the middle. The microscope gives off a funny glow for a second,
Oh no,
and then the germ does something peculiar.
it's gross.
It doubles in size.
Oh no,
Isn't that
And
ideal,
then-
though? There's no way we're going to get a cold now.
Hmm. And then it happens again and
Oh, no.
again. And you go, well, lucky it's so tiny, otherwise it could be dangerous.
You don't know about
But-
exponential growth,
well-
kid.
Then you remember something a math teacher once told you.
Oh,
If you
do.
started with a penny and doubled it every day, in 4 weeks you'd have more than $1 million.
Oh.
Wait, Is
So
that true?
you swallow nervously and you look into the microscope again. And you can't see the germ at all.
Huh.
Because it is now too big for a
The germ
microscope.
taps you on the shoulder. and says,
No.
what are you looking at, child?
It is now, look, it's still only 2 inches across. Should you run or should you squash it?
Let's squash it.
Squash it. Crush that baby. If we run, it's going to expand. It's going to get huge.
Yeah.
If we run now, that germ's going to get so big
Yeah.
that it'll eat the building.
How big will it be?
You just said
It'll
eat
be
the building.
so big. Oh no. This guy's a big
You
germ.
go to
You can
squash
edit.
the germ, you smack it, and
Yeah.
it's twitching,
Nice.
and you broke it in half, and now there are 2 of them.
Oh, well.
That's all right. I got 2 more squashes in me.
And then eventually they keep growing, and eventually they fuse back together.
What?
But now you've still got. Now the germ is as big as you,
Oh, no.
and you try to spot a hiding place. You see nothing. Now it is 8 times as big as you. You can try to use a bomb against it, or you can, if you don't have a bomb, you just turn to page 32.
I mean, we have a bomb.
We have a bomb,
Germs
but I don't know
hate stink.
if the germs hate stink.
Probably hate noise, too.
You throw your bomb at the germ, and nothing happens anyway. Germs can't smell or hear, so it doesn't matter.
No.
And so you try to run, but you are trapped. It fills the entire room.
Never should've
Maybe
gone
it'll
in
fill
here.
up the whole floor, maybe the whole world. You gulp. What if it never stops growing until the whole world has a bad case of the common cold?
I don't know.
This is
that's
one
like an
ending.
ideal outcome at this point.
Yeah.
This is one ending with no achoo cure. Game over.
Oh, wow.
Here's a hint. The best way to stay well is to stay away from germs.
Okay, so let's just not go to the microscopic
Yes.
life
Well, I
section.
thought it
Thank
would be
you.
fun.
Matt.
All right. Waves in motion?
Waves in motion.
Waves in
All right.
motion.
Now, let's just say, I'm so sorry.
Oh no.
You enter the large room and you see all the displays about light waves, sound waves, and then you find a sign. You don't see a laser here. All you see is a sign that says, to get to the giant magnet, the pendulum, and the laser, go through the maze of mirrors.
Oh no.
There
Left.
is a big old maze with mirrors everywhere.
Left.
Oh, boy.
It would be very easy to get lost in here.
Left.
Do you have a compass?
Oh,
Yeah, you guys
we do
are
have a
like-
compass.
You do have a-
Compass?
ooh. You guys are puzzle geniuses. I always wondered, when people make mirror mazes, is there like some kind of like insider like
The trick
like
for
a
all
trick
mazes.
to it?
The trick
Yeah.
for every maze is you just go the same direction.
You just go left
at
every
turn,
time.
Right? You can go right every time. It's the same rule. But if you go left at every single intersection,
Yeah.
you'll always get out.
Unless there's one little loop. So you just keep going left
That
forever.
doesn't happen. Because you'll just, like, you'll go left, you'll hit a dead end, you'll come back out, you go left, you do the next part. You just go left every time, you can't get lost. You'll always get out.
Whoa.
You don't feel as good about your sense of intuition
And
by
you
doing
waste
it
a
that
lot
way.
of time running around like
Yeah,
that.
but you
But
hardly have to
you'll
think
get
about
out.
anything at all. You could really lay back and relax.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sure enough.
Right. If you have to find a minotaur in the center of a labyrinth, just go left every time.
All right. You enter the maze and you are very glad that you have the compass because you are feeling very discombobulated already. You don't want to get lost, so you count your paces as you go.
Hmm.
2.
You count.
3.
20
Oh.
paces north.
20.
You count 20 paces north, and then you reach a junction where you can either go east or west. Billy, you have a pen in your hand.
Oh, no. Okay.
No.
All right, here we go. So we've gone north 20.
Mm-hmm. You can either go east or west.
What do we reckon? We just said we should go left every time, but that's boring. Let's have fun. I'm
I think we
just
test
I'm
it.
just the scribe. All right, we go west.
All righty. You go 30 paces west,
30. Good lord.
then the hall turns north, and you walk 30 paces that way
Okay,
before
well,
you
I
reach
don't
a
have that kind
junction.
of paper.
All right.
You can either go east or north. Or further north.
Do we keep going north?
Which way's left?
That'll be the left option now. So yeah, keep going north.
Okay.
Yeah.
You count 80 long paces before you reach
gosh.
another junction.
Jeez.
To the west, you hear a rhythmic swooshing sound. And to the east, another long hallway.
So that's the pendulum, right? The rhythmic swooshing.
That sounds about right. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
But we need lasers.
Scissors?
No, we need lasers.
Oh, lasers.
We need lasers, but let's go to the pendulum anyway.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the worst case? It hits us in the head, we die.
Well, do you remember
We'll
your
see.
blurb?
You'll get
Oh, yeah, what
hypnotized
does it
to
say?
death. It's
Oh
gonna
yes. Okay,
hypnotize
let's not go to the
You'll be
pendulum.
hypnotized,
Let's-
to death.
Okay, let's not go to the pendulum.
Yeah,
We can
other
go to
way.
the pendulum and
No,
just
other
not
way.
look at it.
Other
Okay.
way.
Wow.
No, if we die one more time, we're out of lives.
Yep, that's
I didn't
true.
tell you, but we have lives.
I assume.
Also, it
All right.
happens in the real world. I don't know if
We
I
die in
mentioned
the
that.
book,
If we
you
die in
in
this
real
book,
life.
Oh, that too, yeah.
All right. So you go east instead.
Yeah, we go east instead.
Okay.
many paces?
After a few moments of walking, you hear people approaching you,
Oh.
and it turns out it's a troop of nature scouts who have been lost in this maze for 2 years, and you never managed to
Yes.
escape.
Oh,
That's it.
Well, at least
do
we
we
find a
become
new
friends with
family.
them? What are they living
Oh
on?
yeah, totally. You're great friends. In fact, after a few more years, you earn enough merit badges to achieve the rank Acorn.
Hey,
What a ridiculous ending. Okay.
Wonder
But what
what
do
you
they
have to
eat?
do to get that badge.
All right. So, we go back to the start of the maze, shall we?
Would you like to?
Yeah, because I don't want to do that pendulum.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah, really.
Well, we had one other choice we could have made.
There's
We could go
something
back
in
to
there.
and choose to go east
Yeah, let's do
before
that.
we head north
Yeah,
up
let's
to
do
the
that.
pendulum.
Mhm.
So, do you want to go back to there? Is that all right?
Yes.
Sure.
Sorry, Danny has so many pages she has to go to.
Yeah, that's very complicated.
So we've gone north, then
That's okay.
west, and then we're going to go east.
Yep, sure.
I think-
30 paces east. Sorry?
I was just wondering. It begs the question: like, is this going to be a book where they made the one path takes you through every single place?
I reckon it doesn't. I reckon we'll never see microscopic life,
Okay.
for example.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Hmm.
Okay.
Okay. Then it turns north, that passage,
Mhm.
just for 10 paces.
Oh, okay.
You hear a humming from the north,
Hey,
or you
lasers.
can turn east.
Lasers hum.
Lasers
What's
one
on
thing they
from
do.
what's from the other direction?
Nothing. Just a turn
Oh.
to the east.
Let's
Gotcha.
go north to the lasers.
We're gonna need some. I guess we'll come back.
Yeah, we'll fine. We'll just grab the laser and leave.
I apologize.
Oh, no, but hum.
After only a few steps, your compass goes crazy. Because what else was on this floor?
Oh,
Magnets.
magnets.
Giant magnet.
Hmm.
And it is pulling you closer and closer.
No, it's not. I'm
And,
not metal.
We leave. We back out.
Nope. You
Nah, back out.
clang onto that magnet.
Nah, back out.
We're not metal.
That's what we
Well,
thought.
you have
Because
Fire
of the
extinguisher.
fire extinguisher?
you have a decent amount of metal
Yeah,
stuff
you're
on
right.
you. And also because this is a kid's book, they ask one very important question. Do you have braces?
Oh no!
No. Did
Oh,
any
no,
of
I
us
don't.
have braces?
No,
I've
we're
never had
kids?
braces.
no, I didn't.
No, never had braces.
All right, we're out. We're in luck then. No braces.
No braces.
All right. You
Keep
might
our
think
teeth-
you're in luck,
Oh, no.
No.
but you have to discard all your metal objects to escape.
All right, we didn't need fire extinguisher anyway.
Fire
No.
extinguisher, laser,
Walkie-talkie.
key, space glove, compass, walkie-talkie, bomb, because it's got a metal lid.
Okay, well, let's just go back and say we didn't go this way.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
but I already
agree.
crossed out my inventory.
No. I agree. This is not worth it. Those things are too valuable.
Yeah, we just went east instead.
Yeah.
So when we said north to the magnet,
Uh-huh.
we
East.
meant to say east.
Gotcha,
Yeah.
gotcha.
But
Yeah,
what if-
basically at that point you have to roll to get to find your way somewhere in the maze.
No, I hate that. We
And
just
you
go east.
might be able to get back out again and grab the objects all over again, but
That's
yeah, it's probably not
crazy.
worth it.
That's
But
so
what if you get like a
Let's-
magic sword or like a?
Turn east. Okay, you walk 10 paces,
Yeah.
then it turns south,
Ooh.
20 more paces to a junction. 20 more paces, then you turn east again,
Okay.
20 more paces before a junction.
Okay.
You can go north or south.
South, I think.
Yeah, that'll get us back out.
Yeah.
And it'll also get us to where to that bottom right corner of the room, which is where the laser was labelled on the map.
Yeah.
Now that I think about it.
You go south, 20 paces later, it turns west, and you follow it for 30 paces.
Oh, that's not good.
I'm pretty sure that's getting us back to the start.
And
Yeah.
this looks like a very familiar junction.
Ah, that's where we started.
Hey, classic maze bit.
Okay, so we go back and we go north instead. Then
All right, let's do that. 154. 30 paces before another junction.
I'd like to point out that that math does check out.
I drew the map myself
That's awesome.
when I
We've
went
gone-
through the
we
book to
went-
make
we
sure.
went- we
On a
went 30
gridded
west,
piece of paper and
30
everything.
up, and then 30 right, and then 10 up. So we're now 40 away, but completely vertical, like where we are. We then go east 10, south 20, 20, 20, 30. It works out perfectly fine. It's great. We go down another 40, and it's great. Look at that. He's
Yeah.
done the calculations.
Yep. All right, so you go 30 paces north,
yes.
and then there's another junction.
Okay.
Because we've gone west again, have we?
What? No. If you reversed and went north instead of south to get back to the
cool,
start.
yeah. So we go north.
Yep.
30 paces.
Coming from the east, there is a strange glow.
Yes.
And then there's just further north.
East.
All right, let's go to the laser.
Okay.
East to
There
laser
is
town.
a big old laser.
Yes.
But then you
We
notice
take it.
what else is in the room.
Oh, big old
A smaller
spider.
laser?
Big old snake.
Oh,
no, it's the adder. Throw the
hey,
stink
that's
bomb,
Okay,
throw the
we're gonna
stink
throw a
bomb,
stink
kill
bomb.
it.
Stink bomb.
Are you sure you wouldn't like to throw your fire extinguisher at it? That is also an option.
Ooh, I kind of like that.
As
Actually.
is, just grab it with the space glove. That is also an
these are fun.
option.
No, let's
Really?
stink it up. Let's
Dang,
stink it
which
up,
one should we
baby.
do?
I really want to grab it.
Stink it up.
I'm with
Little
Matt. I think we should grab it with the
darling.
space glove.
And then we'll do the
it-
we'll do the stink bomb when we want to actually beat
Okay,
the snake.
we'll try and
what
grab it
happens
with
if we grab it
a
with the space
space glove.
If you grab it with the space glove, you reach out and it gets angry and it bites you, and you go, haha, I'm wearing a space glove. And then you notice it bit you on the arm, not the hand.
Idiot. Dumb kid.
It's
So
so
dumb.
good.
All right, what if we try and hit it with a fire extinguisher?
Yeah, what happens there?
I have no idea. I assume you just miss.
You scream as
Um,
loud as a kid can scream. and
But
throw
when
a
the fire extinguisher comes
Uh,
back, it hits it.
No,
on its
you
way
don't
back.
try to hit it with the fire extinguisher. You try to spray it, but
Oh,
it just
it's
kind
a-
of
yeah,
fizzles
yeah.
at you.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's how they get you.
All right. So.
all right, well, we
And now
do
it's-
the
now
real
it's
thing.
madder.
And we stink it up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stink that snake.
Smells like rotten eggs and old gym socks and sour milk all mixed together. Gag me, you gasp.
to the room.
Sorry. Wait, sorry. One more time?
Gag me, you gasp.
Gag me.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like that's the thing we said in the 90s.
All right. The snake sticks out its tongue and
What
then
is,
it flees.
What is? Why did people used to say "gag me with a spoon"?
It's because they didn't have any dice.
Got it.
All right.
I think it's because they want to throw up. They want you to make them throw up, I think.
Yeah, but why say it out loud, right?
All right.
And when do you say that? Do you say it when you're shocked? Well, gag me with a spoon.
I thought it was when something
I think
was
it's when you're
sappy.
disgusted, I thought.
Yeah, it is. It is. That's exactly
Yeah.
right. But I always
Yeah,
thought
it's like,
about the
oh,
wrong gag.
gag
like the
me with
gag,
a
like
spoon.
make it so.
Yeah, it's like a gag reflex, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't think about that. I thought it was like put a spoon in my mouth so I can't talk or something.
What?
So thank you everybody for walking through this with me. I apologize for that moment of education.
Okay, and then but follow up question:
Yeah.
Why is it that when kids smell a bad smell, they say "gag me" and gasp? Why do
They
they do that?
absolutely
They
don't do
always
it. It's
do.
just
They
this
all
one
the time.
weird kid.
All right, so we say "gag me."
All right. The snake runs and the laser
Does
is
it?
now yours.
I'll add the laser to my laser inventory.
Is it?
Some snakes have vestigial legs.
Okay.
It ran. Okay. You do have the compass, so I'll turn you to page 202, and you can just pace your way out if
Yeah,
you
we
like.
get out of here. We go
Yes.
shoot a body.
All right.
Shoot the invisible man.
24. Wait.
This poor being.
Further south. Sorry, I gotta get you out of here. Page. Oh my god, where is this? Then page 4 to get you out. Great, you have stumbled out of the maze. Woo! Okay, where would you like to go now?
To the
We just
stairway.
leave, right? Go to
Yeah.
the stairway.
Yeah.
You can indeed.
Are we all thinking of what cool thing we say when we shoot him with a laser?
Yeah. I'm gonna
All right,
say-
you can still hear the visible man banging on the other side of the door.
Okay.
So he's still waiting for you, but you have your trusty laser, so
Yeah.
you steady it, and then you fling open the doors. He barrels through, and you fire the laser in his face and yell, "Take that!"
Oh, that's
No,
what I was
pretty
gonna
good.
say.
No, no.
Yeah.
You fire the laser at his liver, and you
Ew.
say, "This is my Moonraker, and now
Hmm.
it's time for liver let die."
Wow.
Yeah,
that's
how
pretty
you do it.
good.
He tries to close his eyes, but he can't. He doesn't have eyelids.
Ah, the
So instead, he
idiot.
just screams. You duck past him onto the stairs, but his squishy footsteps are behind you. So you just fire the laser again, and he keeps charging, but he can't see a thing. So he starts to fall. You duck out of the way. He tumbles past you. He falls all the way to the bottom of the stairs. And this is the
God.
most horrible pair of lines in this book. You swallow nervously when you see the result. It's bad to fall down the stairs when you have no skin.
Ugh.
Wow.
No!
This book is horrifying.
stuck
I
with
love
that.
it so much.
I'm stuck with that image.
Whew.
Ugh. Fun fact:
And
when that guy blinked and then screamed because he had no eyelids, Had nothing to do with you shooting him. It's an everyday occurrence for that poor thing. It was an everyday occurrence.
I have no eyelids and I must scream. Let's move on. Let's go downstairs. We're on to level 2.
You back away a little bit, and then the walkie-talkie crackles to life. He says, "Great job! You froze the supercomputer again. It's knocked out for a few minutes. It's controlling him. After that fall, the computer's gonna have one big headache."
Yeah.
We don't trust PDA, right?
No, not even
We
in
all
the
agree.
slightest.
No.
No.
You say, "So can I leave now?" And then PDA says, "You can try, but I doubt this time. Just watch out for the..."
So unhelpful.
Ugh.
Very clever, human, but I'm not done yet. And you shout, "Oh yeah, I'm winning so far.
Yeah.
It's antagonized the
Yeah.
computer.
Let's see you win against this." And the sprinklers turn on.
Oh, they
And-
got our
No
weakness. We're
way.
unbreakable.
Well, that's what you say. And then
Say
you
I'm
hear a
unbreakable,
rushing
I can't.
sound build up from above you.
I know, it's gonna flood?
There's a roaring that increases, and you start to see water rolling down the stairs.
Oh,
And
jeez.
right away, it's as if you're standing in a rushing stream, and you can hear it get worse. So you tear down to the first floor, skipping the second floor, straight down to the first floor.
Ooh, exciting.
The sooner you're out, the better. You run as fast as you can, but you hear this torrent building up behind you. Can you make it before you are crushed by the water?
Yes.
Roll to find out.
Wow, really?
Easy or hard?
Hard.
Ooh, how hard?
Probably super easy, I would guess.
7 versus 8.
I reckon it's easy. Yeah, I reckon it's easy.
Oh, okay, because they
Super
wanted
easy.
to complete the story.
Because, this is our success.
Gotcha, okay.
We've done things right to get to this point, so I reckon they're putting the odds in our favour.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right, yeah.
Plus, I want to see the bad thing that happens to us.
Yeah, what happens if we fail? What if we went the hard option? What if we roll real high? Like this 8.
You end up sloshed into some underground sewage pipes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
That
then
is
we
the
get
hard
away.
option.
That's
And
not
then we
the
get
worst
No,
one.
it seems to be in the basement.
Ah,
These
damn.
sewage pipes,
Yuck.
and you are stuck there. But you succeeded. It was the easy choice.
Yes.
So you just make it down to down to floor 1, and then it flows on down into the basement. There, only 100 yards away from you, is the main
100
entrance
yards?
to the Hall of Incredible Science.
That's about
100
100
yards.
meters.
That's about 91
under, yeah.
meters.
That's fair.
Escape is right in front of you, except for one big problem. And that would be this.
Oh, it's a
Whoa.
Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Oh, no.
It's actually not a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
It's a
Allosaurus.
skeleton.
It's a
Allosaurus.
Giganotosaurus.
A Giganotosaurus.
Giganotosaurus.
Sort of like a
How
T-Rex, but bigger, the
How did he
trick
get
guy
his
told
hands
you.
on the script for Jurassic World?
And so, yeah, it's perfectly still,
Oh, okay. fine.
but...
Sweet.
Yeah, so you can either run for the exit or go back to the second floor.
Perfectly still.
Can we just
Oh, okay.
walk to the exit, admiring the magnificent
We have to
dinosaur
go back to the
bones?
second floor, you guys.
We got to go back to the
Gotta go
second
back
floor
to
to
the
kill
second
the
floor to
computer.
get the dinosaur killer.
There's no
Right.
way running to the exit is going to be anything but death.
Nope. Yep.
We
100%.
have some items. Maybe
No way.
Maybe we should give it a shot and
Nope,
see
not-
the cool way we get past the bones.
Won't work.
Look, just because we got an extra life for defeating the Visible Man doesn't mean you got to waste it trying to run out.
Yeah, you're crazy.
What's the book called? The Jaws of Friendship.
Yeah. It's called Into the Friendly Dinosaur's Jaws.
Yeah. Is that what? All right,
Uh,
fine.
Look, it is possible to get out of that without death, so if you want to see the dinosaur, I can show you the dinosaur.
All right,
Great.
let's see the dinosaur.
Yeah, you get to the doors, they're so close, but then you hear some ominous bone clanking. That's okay, you can outrun it, right? Or you can try your laser.
Laser
Laser,
beams. Laser beams, lasers.
Yeah, laser.
To which you do that, and then you go, really? You say, take this, fossil breath.
Oh, yeah.
And it doesn't have any eyes, it does nothing.
We
So
say,
it
it's
eats you.
time to die twice. This is my Moonraker.
Okay.
From Russia with love. And then we shoot it.
But yeah, if you try to run past it, it's then just a luck roll to try to get back. And you're pretty exhausted,
Okay.
but yeah, not
Yeah,
too
all right.
At
different.
least we had fun.
So let's go to the second floor.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, wow. Sorry. My mistake. One of the luck rolls is you get to the doors, but when you pull the handles, they don't budge. Maybe you can try to get back to the stairway doors. And you're trying, but you're pretty tired. All the stuff you're carrying is weighing you down. So
Oh.
for every object on your inventory, subtract 1 from your roll.
Oh, that's cool.
Ah,
That's a cool
Finding
mechanic. I
punished
like
for
that.
carting around all this nonsense.
amazing.
That's so smart.
I love that.
Too
But
bad that
you-
shark is so heavy.
Yeah.
hmm
So, yeah, I think you'd be getting a full-on 0 for that. You'd be getting like a -5 or whatever.
Still got the gloves, still got the boomerang, still got the fire extinguisher, still got the compass, still got the walkie-talkie, still got the key.
Yeah, we're
No,
good.
I think I threw the key away.
What?
That's so awesome. But you chose to run to the second floor.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
went to the second floor.
Yeah.
And who knows, maybe you'll find something that'll help you fight off a skeleton
Definitely.
or another way out, whatever. All right, so you find the map to the second floor.
Ooh. Ah! It spooked me.
Uh-oh.
Written over the map in what looks like someone had a spray paint stencil of Comic Sans. It says, "I've got you now," with an exclamation mark scrawled over the map.
He made the Visible Man write that.
It's creepy.
Oh.
Like you open the map, right?
Yeah.
It's creepy.
That's
That's
way too
exactly
creepy.
if you write something in Microsoft Paint with the round
with
paintbrush.
yeah.
Mm.
With the spray paint.
That's a
But
dilemma.
underneath the ominous message.
The one problem with that is that I've already been to page 24, number 24 or 25, opposite that page. So I've already seen it just in my
Oh,
journey through the
sad.
book. They really should have put it on its own page
Yeah,
somewhere.
that's true.
Aw,
Should have been right at the end.
that is
It's like
no
when you're
fun.
playing Dragon's Den and you skip past a picture of
The gun.
this guy with a gun.
Yeah, you can't really
This
get
guy's got a
around
gun.
that. There's a dude with a gun in this book. Yeah.
Underneath the ominous message, we see the stairs where we are, the elevator opposite. To our north is the thinking machines room.
Ooh.
Given that we're fighting a thinking machine,
Okay.
that could be where we need to go.
That was also where you started out with the video games.
Oh, you're right. Virtual reality, difference engine, computers. Makes sense
Hmm.
there'd be video games in there. To the south is the electricity room. Or, as Catweasel would say, the electricery room. Do you like my 60s British television reference?
Well, I
hope you
didn't
did.
catch it, but it sounded good. I
Nobody
liked it.
caught it,
sounded
but yeah.
fun.
I don't
Sure.
believe that's a real thing, but I
Yeah,
like
I'm pretty
it.
sure it's
Mm.
it's made up, but I love it.
Yeah.
Why don't you call someone who cares on the telling bone? Catweasel didn't know about technology. So
A telling bone?
This is the most obscure reference I've ever made to a show that nobody in the world has ever seen.
We have a telling bone in our family. It's what we use to decide who's allowed to speak during family gathering. We pass
Yeah,
the
but
telling
you-
bone around.
You can only speak the truth and it has to be about someone else.
Yeah.
If you understood either of the references I made to Catweasel, please tell me.
He needs
Tweet
it.
Tweet about
Definitely
it.
needs
Yes.
it.
Write us a letter.
Somebody. Okay.
Fax us at.
Yeah, exactly. There's the electricity room with electric toys, the giant bulb, just the giant bulb, and a Tesla coil. So we can go to thinking machines for virtual reality, difference engine, and computers,
No.
or the electricity room, or we go to the lift. We can always go
Take-
to the lift.
Take giant bulb. Take giant bulb.
Take giant bulb.
Yeah,
Get giant bulb.
giant
get
bulb.
bulb. I'm sorry, I didn't understand.
Ugh.
Mm.
All right,
You can't
let's go
get
to the
that
electricity
right
room.
now.
Electricity room. It fills with light. The light's coming from the huge bulb standing right in the middle. Along the walls are electric cars, electric toys, even little electric models of the big dinosaur downstairs.
Perfect.
We need one of
perfect,
those.
perfect. They're
Yeah.
gonna
The
think it's their
weirdest thing
baby.
in this room is the big old huge coil, like a TV antenna with lightning bolts rising up between the two rods every few seconds. Something a mad scientist might have.
Sure.
Nice.
Or like a regular scientist, maybe.
Yeah.
And it's labeled Tesla coil. Then something strange happens.
You die.
The little electric dinosaurs start to walk towards you.
Sure.
They have little solar panels on their heads. Must be where they get their energy. And you start to notice they have rather long, sharp teeth, and their little jaws are clicking as they come towards you.
Okay. Sure.
What should you do? Run for the door, shoot them with the laser, or climb on top of the giant light bulb for safety?
Ooh, that seems like a silly idea.
We should probably climb on top of the light bulb. Are you kidding?
All right, we're doing it.
Yeah.
Top of the light bulb.
Yeah.
All right, you climb on top of the giant light bulb. Seems to be your best bet.
It's
Yeah.
going to give them so much power. They're going to get so powered up by this light bulb.
The glare almost blinds you. The little motors of the dinosaurs whir as they chase you. It is really,
So cute.
really hot. You cannot climb on top
Yeah.
of this thing. And you're very nervous. The dinosaurs are closing in. But then you notice something that gives you hope. There is a big light switch at the base of this bulb.
Okay.
Ooh.
Should you flick the switch or run?
I mean,
Flick the switch.
Yeah, if that gave us hope, let's.
I mean, we're not
let's flick the
idiots.
switch, yeah.
You flick the
Nothing I
switch.
like more than having hopes dashed.
The room plunges into darkness and you can't see a thing. You wait and you brace yourself for tiny teeth to start chomping at your legs, but they've stopped moving.
Yeah, we got rid of their power source. They're solar-powered dinosaurs.
They're like toys without batteries.
Yes, I'm a genius.
You wish PDA could see you now for some reason.
Weird.
That gives you an idea. Well,
Always see it.
you pull out your walkie-talkie. You go, "Hey PDA, it's me. Over." And you wait a minute, and it goes, "Oh, good work! You're getting closer to me, but you need an electric motor to help me. Over and out."
All right, fine.
You step over the dinosaurs. You glance around the room, and you have a feeling this probably seems like the sort of room that would have an electric motor in
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, the
So-
electric room, yeah.
Tesla coil, electric toys, or leave the room.
Toys, right?
Yeah.
Toys for little cars with motors. You said
Yep.
they're like little toy cars and stuff.
Yes.
Yeah. These toys don't look very scary, but you still keep your distance
And
a
I'm
little
a
bit.
mad scientist, so I'm not touching
Sure.
that Tesla coil.
And there is a working model engine on a stand on display. So you nab that electric motor.
I'll add it to my...
Yep.
Yes.
You're about to leave the room when you notice something.
Oh, I was wondering why my inventory list was so mean. I was
Huh?
like, why have I just written loser here in my inventory?
Yep.
Definitely a laser.
It's not as dark as it was a moment ago.
Mm.
The giant light bulb is slowly coming back on. That switch is just a cool down.
Okay.
Smash it.
So the little dinosaurs are starting to come back to life, and now it's a luck roll to get out of this room.
Easy.
Okay.
Definitely the easy option.
Easy,
You
yeah.
think it's the easy option?
And I got it by rolling an 8.
Ayo.
Lovely. You sprint for the door. You leap over the little dinosaurs before they get going. You make it, but will they follow you?
No. Why
I
would
hope
they
so.
follow me?
Yeah, I don't think
Idiots.
they would.
Yeah, they super can't follow you without that giant bulb.
Yeah.
Regular lights aren't strong enough for them.
Yeah.
I laugh at them.
All right. Where would you like to go next?
I guess the other room,
It said
right?
we needed a
Thinking
motor.
machines?
We got the
We
motor,
have it.
didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got a motor?
Yeah, but
So let's
Then are
go
we
to the
good?
north room and
okay, yeah.
I think we're good. I think that room is done.
Okay, cool.
Tesla coil was just going to explode us.
Yeah.
We're just going to get close and we're going to kill us.
Okay, cool.
Pretty sure the Tesla coil turns you into electricity.
Oh, now that's
What?
cool.
Go back to the
Whoa.
Tesla coil, please.
Then you could kill a dinosaur bones if you
You
were
could do
human
anything.
electricity.
I've seen Watchmen.
Yeah.
You could live inside a microwave machine, and you can make it microwave whatever you want.
Yeah, you can microwave anything.
Yeah.
Sorry, it takes a while to find.
That's okay. We're doing a funny microwave bit.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, it starts. You shove at the base of the Tesla coil, and static electricity just going all over the place, and then they just start shooting all over the place, and you have to roll to escape. And
And we fail. We turn into an
if you
electricity
fail,
blob.
your body starts disappearing.
Oh boy.
And yeah, you just flow into the antenna of the Tesla coil. You are broadcast throughout the airwaves. You appear on millions of TVs all over the country.
Whoa. We escaped.
You may be
Say hi,
trapped in.
TV.
You may be trapped inside the Tesla coil, but at least you've got your very own TV show.
Yes.
Pretty good.
It's me, the electric boy. Coming to you live from the museum.
Please help me.
Oh, what episode is this? That's
you
just the
can't
one
help
where
me.
he wants
I am
out
become
again.
electricity.
Yeah.
I live in all of you.
Wow, that's incredible.
Yep.
Mr. President, give me $100 million or I'll shut down the global economy.
All right, thinking machines room.
Give it to me in
yeah, we have
Bitcoin.
to.
I can't spend
You're
cash.
so close. You're almost out of here. You've done almost everything. You cautiously peer around the thinking machines room.
Yeah.
It's got computers, calculating machines. Some of them are over 100 years old. Some of them are big mechanical devices that must weigh a ton. Some are normal computers, like the ones you use at school. And then some of them have cool helmets and gloves instead of screens and keyboards.
Oh, we need
Almost
that.
like they're from the future.
Yeah.
So which ones should you take a closer look at?
Helmets and gloves, because they're cool.
Yeah, definitely.
Virtual reality?
I'm just filling in background music. I can't be bothered doing it in post. It's a bonus episode.
Every time you do that, I feel like you're about to do a fun fact. You're interrupting that.
All All right. So you head over. The futuristic computers, they look totally cool.
Yeah, they are cool.
So they have visors, they have gloves.
Yeah.
You put them on, and the world you see inside the visors is completely computer generated. There's a sign over the exhibit that reads, "A ticket to virtual reality."
Yeah.
You just hope it's not a one-way ticket. So would you like to engage in the virtual reality, check out the rest of the room, or leave the room?
This
I
feels
think
like
it's
a
probably
mistake,
fine
right? We're not going to find
to
anything
engage.
in the virtual reality. We're not going to get
You don't
anything
know
out
that.
of it.
Everything's crazy because it's a supercomputer. You don't know what's in there. We could take something
You know
out of
what's in
there.
there.
Something important. We're doing it.
We're doing the virtual reality.
All right. Page.
Let's hope it's not a one-way ticket. Right, guys?
Is anybody listening to me? Let's hope. Hey, everybody.
You pull on the gloves, you put the visor over your eyes, and for a moment you can't see anything. But then sounds start playing through the little speakers in the helmet, and images and a whole world starts to form around you.
And at this point, if you'd like to pause the podcast and just watch Ready Player One,
Yeah, it's basically that.
and
Yep.
come back afterwards,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
we'll pick up from there.
Why? Why?
We're about to
Tell
just
people
go
do
through
that.
all of the events. Yeah, actually,
Yeah,
don't,
I mean, you don't have to.
anybody
You
watch
don't have
that
to
movie.
pretend to enjoy Ready Player One. I'm not expecting you to like it, but you need to watch it as homework.
Yeah, it's going to be
You need
awful.
to hate
Alright,
watch
let's
it.
Do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's a very different sort of world to that, from what I understand of it.
Oh,
There are
yes.
flickering torches mounted on the walls. You are in a winding stairway in a stone tower.
Yes.
You point a finger and you can zoom up the stairs like flying. You're in a high tower of an ancient castle. You peer out the windows and you see
Tarlane,
Tarlane.
Dragon Master.
Dragon Master.
you see forests, lakes, and mountains, and then you hear a terrifying sound.
It is I, Tarlane.
It is going to be a dragon, though, right?
It's a big old roar, and it scares
let's
the
get
birds
outta
in the
here.
forest below, and they all run away. And then your body just starts moving, being pulled towards the sound without you
no.
being able to stop yourself.
Should
Whoa.
have turned off sound pull settings.
You are zooming into a huge room at the castle's lowest level. And you gasp in fear because there is a tremendous red dragon.
Gag me.
Come to slay me, have you? Oh no, that's the supercomputer.
Oh, fun.
You're so nervous you can barely breathe. You can barely breathe, much less talk. Maybe you should just put an end to this. Do you want to talk to the dragon or pull off the gloves and visor?
Well, I think we
Oh.
got to talk to the dragon.
Yeah, let's talk to the dragon.
We're going to outsmart it.
Yeah.
You're the supercomputer, aren't you? You ask, trying to sound
Yeah.
bold.
Yep. Yep.
I am that and much more.
I'm also a cool dragon.
I have
Look at these wings.
I have taken over the hall of incredible science, and soon I will take over the world.
Yep. Yep.
Wow, this is one nutty computer.
Mhm.
But maybe it will listen to reason.
Well,
Well, since you're going to take over the world anyway, maybe you could let me go.
There it is.
I mean, yeah, that's true.
wow.
No, you're
Swing and
trapped in
miss.
here with me now forever.
Ah.
And you say, oh yeah, we'll see about that.
Nice.
All right. Are you going to take off the gloves and visor or leave the dragon's chamber?
Take off the gloves and visor.
No, we
right?
could just leave.
Yeah, let's take off the gloves
Mm.
and the visor.
No, gotta take off the gloves and the visor.
Maybe we can defeat it in its own on its own place. Turf on its own turf.
All right. Well, we can do. I mean, if you want to explore the virtual world, we can try and leave. But I bet you the dragon will just eat us.
I know it's probably going to eat us, but won't it be funny?
Let's find out what
Yeah, okay,
happens.
let's- Okay.
Thanks everybody for humoring me.
Dan, if you can stop turning to that page and turn back to the other page.
Wait, guys know
which
what my
one?
life
Leave the
is like.
dragon's
We're just going
chamber?
to leave the dragon's
Yeah,
chamber.
we're
but
making
stay
a
in
point.
the
We're
virtual
just
world.
turning around and walking away, and
Yeah,
that'll
just walk
show what we think of that
All right.
computer.
Big mistake.
This is one of those
Huge.
fake choices, it turns out, because you point your finger, you zoom from the room,
Yeah.
but then the dragon just follows you
Yeah.
very easily, very quickly. So you just say, all right, forget this, and you tear off the visor.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, at least we got a little bit more dragon time. That's nice.
We
Well,
made it
you
fall.
Now
try-
we know we can zoom.
Uh-oh.
You try, that is, because the gloves are now frozen.
Sure.
You cannot move. Dragon
nice
sweeps
dragon.
up behind you, and it grins at you with glittery, glittery teeth.
Nyang, nyang, nyang.
And Walls of stone appear around you with only one tiny window and no door. You're in a dungeon. Welcome to your new home. I hope you like it. You're going to be here for a long, long time. Ha ha.
I don't understand.
All right.
Okay, that's my bad.
The dragon put us in a dungeon.
Okay.
It's dragons and dungeons is what's happening here.
Okay. Why can't we take off our stuff?
It's
Because it was
frozen.
controlling them.
Matt, he froze
They're
them.
electronics.
Keep up, Chris. He
It's just a
froze them.
glove.
It's like imagine
Pull
your
your
hand in
hand
a
out.
glove, right? Imagine
Yeah.
your hand like this with all your fingers going in different directions in such a way
Yeah.
that the glove is now frozen and you can no longer pull the glove off of your hand
Oh.
because of your
Well, I'm
horrible
gonna use
broken
the
mangled
I'm gonna
fingers.
use the key to cut my hand off.
Oh, yeah.
But then wait, how do I get the other hand off?
Exactly. You have to hold the key with your feet.
Dang,
Mhm.
right. Okay. Fair enough.
I used
Okay,
the
that
key
was a
to
bad
unlock
idea.
the dungeon. All right, so does that mean? But was that the same option as if we had tried to just pull the gloves and stuff off
Yes,
straight away?
that would lead
So
you
we were
there.
stuck forever once we went into the virtual world.
We never should have gone
maybe.
into the virtual world.
Maybe
a
there
moment-
was one earlier.
Oh, to
Yeah.
not talk to the dragon, to just leave.
Yeah,
Then maybe can we try and leave then?
I think so. But now I've got to find it again. Sorry.
Oh, gosh, I can't believe you can't keep up with our ridiculous choices.
There were so many pages to hold on to.
Could you just go back to the space room? I'd like to press the yellow button again.
All right. So instead of talking to the dragon, you need to pull off the gloves and visor.
Yeah, we just hung up.
And that one works. The dragon's laughter lingers in your ears as you pull the gloves from your hands. Way
Okay.
too weird.
Huh.
Maybe plain old reality is good enough for now. What would you like to check
I like
out?
that. Okay, cool. Then
So
What
you
are the other
have
options?
old computers or current computers, 90s computers.
Hmm.
You want to check out the oldies?
yeah, I want to check out the oldies. I think yeah, absolutely.
Check out the classics.
Yeah.
All right, let's take a look at the old calculating machines. Some are simple little things. Others resemble giant printing presses or looms.
Ooh.
One of them is called a difference engine. And then the
Oh,
oldest
whoa.
machine here is an abacus,
A
a Chinese
difference-
adding device called an abacus.
Nice.
A difference engine is definitely the kind of thing that powers interdimensional space flight. Right?
Whoa, it's a real
How do
thing.
we cross the galaxies? Well, we use the difference engine. And it
Yeah.
warps us into
Somebody's
overdrive.
going to use that phrase again for something really cool. And then people will be like,
Yeah.
it's just like a, okay.
Yeah, it's
So
just an old
what is a
computer.
difference
Right.
engine really?
It's just a really bad calculator that can only do subtractions.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, it's a calculating machine designed in the 1820s by Charles Babbage. Probably of Babbage's
Oh,
fame.
cool.
What do you think?
Babs. What do you? Sorry, we can.
It was his great grandson. It was like, I'll never invent anything, so I'll just sell them at Babbage's.
Yeah. Did you guys have Babbage's?
I have
No,
no idea what that
it's
is.
a video game store before
Oh,
before
GameStop bought
GameStop.
everything.
Yeah, there was
Well, what's-
Babbage's and there was
Gotcha.
EB Electronics Boutique.
I bought
we
a
have
Super
that, but I don't
Nintendo.
know how related they are. I don't
Gotcha.
know if they're like fully the same. Like the same
Ah.
how we have a Kmart that's completely different from
Oh, that's funny.
other Kmarts. That
Oh, what
sort
does the
of thing.
K stand for you guys?
Yeah.
It
Ours
stands for
care.
something.
R stands for quality, I thought.
The K stands for quality. That's right.
Huh. All right, so yeah, difference engine, abacus, or modern computers.
Oh, man.
Difference engine.
I'm going to have to read this book on my own because I need to know everything. This is
Yeah.
wonderful.
Let's go to let's check out the difference engine.
Yeah, we got to know what it does.
Okay, you bend down to take a look at it. It's as big as a car engine, but a million times more complicated.
Yeah.
It's got
A
gears
million.
all over it. It's ridiculous. It looks as if someone glued all the stuff in a hardware store together.
Whoa, that's cool.
And suddenly you hear a little
It's like a game of mousetrap.
Yeah.
suddenly you hear a little pinging noise from deep inside the gears, like something is in there.
Sorry.
Ping.
A peeing
We had a
noise?
little digital loss on the chat there, so it sounded like
Oh,
you said
no.
peeing noise. And I watched Chris look up, like, what?
Just a ping
Oh,
noise.
ping.
Ping,
Oh.
ping. It was a little.
So it
was
sounds
just
like
a
it added an
slight-
extra
It
syllable.
was just a delay, just a little. It was great.
There's a little ping
A
noise.
little ping noise on the
You
inside.
pee into the inner work. Sorry, you peer into the inner
Thank you.
workings of the machine. Among the gears, you see a tiny handheld computer,
Ooh.
and it's making this little noise.
Yeah, this
We know who
And-
that is.
It seems like it's
PDA.
trying to communicate.
PDA, grab it.
PDA. PDA.
You try to reach in, but it's very deep into the machine. Maybe if you could get the difference engine started, the gears would push it out for you.
Yeah, we got an engine.
All right,
If you have an electric motor, turn to 155.
I'm going to put two
We
numbers.
do have an
into-
electric motor.
Yes.
We do.
There are so many gears in here. One has to match up with the electric motor, and eventually you manage to attach the two things together. You flick the switch on the motor, and the whole thing grinds to life.
Nice.
This really is like an escape.
Oh, sorry,
Yeah,
that
it's
wasn't a
wild.
good sound effect because it clatters like a hailstorm on a metal roof.
Oh, what?
Oh, whoops.
I guess that's okay.
Sure.
A little.
Okay.
Drop them on the
Sounds like
table.
somebody
that might be
brushing
better.
their teeth really hard who should stop probably brushing their teeth like that.
Yeah, that's better. Okay, it's working. One of them went into my sleeve. Thank you. Okay, now it's working. It's definitely pushing this little machine towards you. You're a little bit worried that maybe the gears are going to grind up the little computer before it reaches you. So
yeah.
you can either grab it or you can wait for it to come out on its own.
You're
I mean,
right.
I know we're
It's not
going to die,
regret.
but we have to grab it.
No, it's not gonna. You're just falling into the trap.
Falling
It's the
into
right
the
thing
trap,
to do.
Matt.
It's the right thing to do.
You want to get ground? You want to get
No, I
your
don't want
grinders
to,
all
but I
ground
can't.
up?
I don't want this little thing to get killed.
It won't
I mean,
get.
All right,
I'm
let's-
not really that. I guess I don't care
We
that
can-
much about this thing.
We can grab it. We
Both
can...
you could die. It's not a mandatory death.
Hey,
Ooh.
You reach your hands nervously in, and it's a roll. And if you are wearing long sleeves, you subtract 1 from your roll.
we
Look at
are.
these short sleeves,
Short
baby.
sleeves.
Based on the fact that it's telling you to subtract, I'm guessing that a higher thing is what you
Yeah,
want.
yeah, yeah. Let's get a high roll.
I'm gonna roll this one.
We got a 13.
I didn't roll that 3. Just let me just quickly re-roll. Yeah, it was this 9 instead.
There it
Okay,
is.
that just makes it. Good on you. You stretch your arms into the depths of the machine and you pull it out, and the little computer pings in your hands, and you
Nice.
think it seems to be thanking you. And whew,
It was
these
in your
old
hand?
calculators sure made a racket. This tiny computer in your hands has a screen about 4 inches across, and you stare at it, and a little message appears.
How big's 4 inches?
Bigger than
It's
Like
that.
10
diagonal.
centimeters?
It's diagonal too.
Yeah, a bit over 10 centimeters.
Yeah, it's about 10 centimeter screen.
Is it?
That's
Jeez.
true, and you do measure screens by the diagonal.
True.
Does this
But that one I'm pretty sure said across.
I guess you got all my messages. Thanks a lot. You saved me. Now, no time for conversation. We have to defeat the supercomputer.
Sure.
And
There's
you are
always time for
shocked.
conversation.
Is this machine your friend PDA?
What is this little PDA? The PDA?
Okay,
Yeah, you
okay.
idiot.
Yeah, I'm a personal digital assistant. Cool. Write PDA on your inventory.
Yes.
Oh, I'll
We
I'm
I'll
writing
just
it the
draw
way
the
I want
arrow
to write it.
first friend I've ever
from
got.
PDA. Out of here. There you go.
So, the only way to escape the hole is to destroy the supercomputer, so you can't get out without doing that. But don't worry, it's easy.
Oh well, it sounds.
Ah.
That sounds promising.
So, you gotta go into the virtual reality, you
Sure.
gotta use futuristic computers, and when you meet the supercomputer, just clench your fists and say the words crash code. Then type the crash code number. Okay, what's the code? I don't know.
Ah.
But the
Oh, man.
supercomputer hid it in this room.
It must be on the modern
Oh.
computers.
All this work has drained my batteries.
Okay.
I'm afraid you're on your own.
Thank
now.
you for
cute.
nothing.
All right. Well, let's throw PDA in the trash. We're done with PDA.
Good luck.
What a cute little guy.
Now, Ollie, the only options that it gives you are examine the abacus or check out the futuristic computers
Well,
or leave the room.
Maybe we should check out the abacus.
Yeah, I
Maybe
guess
that's
Yeah,
So,
take a
yeah.
look at the abacus. I don't know how to use them though. It kind of.
Well, now I've got to
You
check
just
out.
take the beads from one side to the other over and over again.
Regular
Well, I mean, I know how to
computers.
make things. I know how to do that.
They pretend that you can do maths on it. It's a lie.
Oh, cool. If you went to regular computers, all you do is you see a message on one of the computer screens from PDA that says, "Hey, I'm trapped in the difference engine. I'll
Oh.
show you how to defeat the
Oh,
supercomputer."
okay. Nice.
You're a dummy, Petey.
All right. So, what do you want to look at?
The abacus.
Yes.
All right. Let's take a
We're
look at
not
this.
fools.
Abacus. Okay. The abacus is a wooden frame with metal bars with little beads on them that can slide from left to right. A sign explains that the Chinese people have used abacuses to keep track of numbers for thousands of years.
True.
Yeah, sure.
All right. That's an abacus. But if you have PDA on your inventory, turn
Which
to
I
221.
Yes. I do.
All right.
Whoa.
We have a picture of the abacus and some rules explaining how to read an
puzzle.
abacus.
Oh, give me this abacus. Get out of here, pen. All right. So the abacus has multiple little beads all over it.
How far can you get without the instructions?
All right. Well, okay. There are 3 rows of this abacus, and on the first row we have 1 bead on the far left, 2 sort of in the middle, right after like a black vertical divider, and then 2 on the far right. So I wonder if this could be like 122 or something like that, right? So you got like 1 in the 100 section, 2 in the 10s, and 2 in the 1s. I don't know how it works. The next one has 1 on the far left and 4 on the far right. And the next one has 1 just to the left of this black divider, 2 just to the right
picture
of the black divider, and 2 on the far right.
Got it.
I'm not writing it down.
You don't need to.
No.
Now, I don't know enough about how
how
these
did
numbers
they
get or what it
work?
means or what that black divider is. So the sign under it explains. The bottom row represents 1s.
Okay.
Okay.
The middle row represents 10s, and the top row 100s.
Okay.
Okay.
The number of
Nice.
beads slid toward the right indicates each numeral in the number.
Okay.
The lone beads to the left of the black bar are worth 5 times as many as the beads to the right
Wow, that's so
if
cool.
they're slid over to the bar. There are 2 beads slid to the right on the top row. Lone bead on the left isn't slid over to the bar. Oh, okay. So the ones in the middle are nothing. So it looks like because you can't get rid of all the beads. It'd be crazy. So it looks like on the top row, which is the
What time
hundreds-
in abacus class, they're like, "What's the solution to this one, Matt?" And I was like, "Blam!" And I threw all the beads on the floor, and everybody was like, "Boom!" And their brains exploded, and they were like, "That's incredible." And then I wasn't allowed back in the class.
You set the bar pretty high for me when I came through school. When I was in abacus
Yeah.
class, people kept looking at me like waiting for me to do something crazy. And I was like, I was trying to
But
learn.
he's just really good at abacus.
I believe the answer is 247.
That's what I got too.
You agree? 247?
Yeah.
Show you working?
Show you working? Because on the top row, the 200s, you got 1 on the left is doing nothing, the 2 in the middle do nothing, 2 on the right, that's 200s.
Yep.
The second row, 1 on the left do nothing, 4 on the right, that's 4 10s. And on the bottom one, the 1 on the left is close to the bar.
Yeah, so that's
So it is worth 5. The other 2 are doing nothing, and then the other 2 are 2.
Yeah.
So it's 7. So it's 247. We do it. We solve the
Boom.
game.
Yep.
We win.
Yeah.
We're the
See
winners.
you later.
Alrighty. So, off to the futuristic computers again.
Yeah. Put on that VR helm.
Let's try this business
Crash
all
code.
over again.
Code smash. Oh no, I forgot the words.
Crash code.
Okay. You find your way back into the virtual reality. You're back in the tower. You find this dragon
we
in the
do.
base of the
And
tower.
we scream.
Come to see me, have you?
Yes.
It asks. And so, do you pull off the gloves and visor or do you talk to the dragon?
Talk to the
Talk to the
dragon.
dragon.
Okay,
See to the D.
fantastic. Maybe you could let me go. No, you're trapped in here forever. Oh, yeah? We'll see about that.
Nice.
Woo.
Nice crashing. Crash the code.
Crash that code.
You
Crash
remember
that
what
code.
the PDA told you? You clench your fist and whisper crash code.
Crash code.
A number pad appears in front of you in a puff of smoke. And the dragon rears back and hisses. No, wait! It roars, wings flailing. So you punch in the crash code.
Yeah.
Let's just hope you got it right.
Beep.
Boring.
Beep.
So,
Did that just say turn to whatever number?
It doesn't. It gives you some options. I really thought
I
it
was
would,
gonna
and
say turn
I'm
to
sad.
whatever you think it is.
Yeah, I
Oh,
100%
yeah.
expected that.
That's what I would do.
Yeah.
Come on, RL.
Yeah.
Get your act together.
I suppose it would be a little bit harder to design ending ones for that.
You can find some common mistakes.
Oh, you probably could. I assume
Be
that's
like,
what they've done with the
Nice
options.
one, you idiot.
yeah.
All right. The dragon lunges for you. You punch in 247 as fast as you can. You hope you got it right. The beast's huge maw is about to swallow you. Then a terrible groan fills the castle. Sounds like an earthquake. The dragon screams, but the sound fades. The monster breaks into 1,000 little parts.
Whoa.
Rocks fall from the ceiling. You put your hands over your head and close your eyes, and when you open them, you can't believe what you see. You're still in the virtual world, and a tiny elf girl is perched on the rubble in front of you.
Yeah.
Hello, it's me.
Hello, it's me. I'm the personal digital assistant, PDA. Looks offended that you didn't recognize her.
That's
Well, who else could I possibly be?
amazing.
And then the elf smiles. Congratulations! You crashed the supercomputer for good. Nice work.
Now I can take over the world.
And you say, thanks for the help. And the elf bows and says, my pleasure. I don't often meet a human who can outsmart a supercomputer. Thanks, you reply, blushing a little.
Okay.
This is your life now. All around you, the wreckage of the castle is transforming into a beautiful forest. And the riot of change is making your head feel funny. That's quite a sentence.
Whoa.
What a line. I love it.
The elf smiles. Now it's time for your reward.
Your eternal reward.
And I will say this is now taking me to the last page of the book.
Oh, I like
She-
when it's the last page.
She grabs your hand, points a finger, and you zoom through the air together. And you land at a stone temple in the middle of a jungle. You recognize this scene.
She's kind of like a
It's-
Stone Temple pilot.
Oh boy.
It's from your
Mhm.
favorite movie, Operation Buzzard.
She's the pilot.
Stagehands rush by, carrying props. They're filming the sequel, PDA explains. Wow, does this mean I get to meet my all-time favorite movie star, Terry Thomas?
Okay.
Sure, in a way. And PDA hands you a mirror, and looking back at you is the face of Terry Thomas.
What is going on?
What?
It's virtual reality. You can be anyone you want.
No, we need to
Now,
go.
are you ready for your first scene? I guess so. This is pretty cool. And over at the side, a director calls, and action. And a rumbling sound fills the air, and glancing up, you spot an elephant charging towards you.
Operation Dumbo Drop.
And suddenly you realize you don't know this script. You'll have to wing it. You glance around. You could grab a vine and try to swing to
No, what
safety.
is happening?
Or over there, you could. And then you go, oh no, here we go again.
No. No.
The end.
We didn't
That's
get out
it?
of the museum.
That's
We
how it
didn't
ends.
get out.
Is that the one?
That's
Good.
That's the one true
Are you
ending.
Sure. That is very bizarre.
Oh my god.
Because we're not here we going again. We're just in the virtual reality.
You had to take your helmet off and go home, kid.
Yeah, you can leave whenever you want, but this is your reward. You can't
You
disappoint
get to
Elf
be
Girl.
Terry Thomas.
Here we go again. Okay. That was
Oh,
just
wow.
Cut. The line is not "Here we go again." You're like, oh, I didn't mean to scream that out loud. I'm sorry.
The line is,
gag
it
me.
must be, everything must be booby trapped.
That's insane. For the structure of this book must have taken so much work to put together and line up.
I
and
reckon
it's really
I-
fun and clever. And it's
Yeah.
got the dumbest
Absolutely. I reckon when he
ending.
did this one,
Yeah.
his notes must have looked a lot like my escape room
Yeah.
I
notes.
think so. Just like arrows that join off,
Yeah.
little side paths, little things where like it was fun that when we used the fire extinguisher against the snake, they could just say you don't have any stuff left, you idiot, because he knows you can't get to the snake without having had the key.
Right.
I think
Which you
you
needed the
can.
fire
There,
extinguisher for.
there is a way of doing it. It basically says look, it doesn't say it to that extent. I just paraphrased it. It basically says you use it until it sputters out,
Okay,
giving it
interesting.
room to move.
Well, okay, well then I take it
Smart.
back.
Yeah, sorry.
Terrible. Worst design ever.
It was interesting
So
to
smart.
have you lead us through it. I feel like something would be
Yeah.
lost a little bit if you read it yourself because you see all of the other different things that could happen if you had something else to. I feel
Yeah,
like that
yeah.
would.
Yeah,
Mm.
it was nice to be able to play it where we didn't know what the
Yeah.
correct, like we didn't see the option for go get this item,
Yeah.
you donkus.
This is a book to do
Like,
with a
we
friend.
had to
I feel
think
like
it
for sure.
Yeah.
It was really fun. It was a fun way to do it.
That's
Yeah.
delightful.
Now, as far as other Goosebumps like these, the only other one that I know of off the top of my head that is like this is One Night in Pain House.
Right?
But that's a bit of a different one in that regard because that is you get to choose from a list of items at the start. You get to like choose 3 items to take with you.
Ooh.
So
Oh,
it's a
that's fun.
lot easier to screw up massively
Yeah,
from the
'cause, like,
start.
You didn't take the dog
Fun.
food at
Exactly.
the start, so how are you going to feed this evil dog?
Exactly.
What is
Yeah.
Pain
One
House?
Night in Pain House is the
Yeah.
scariest title for a thing I've ever heard.
It is,
That is the one where I wish that the Goosebumps movies played with some of the Give Yourself Goosebumpses because
Yeah.
there's some creepy stuff in that book. I love it.
Don't worry, you just need
One
to
of my
spend
favorites.
one night. Okay, that seems fine. In Pain House. Ah!
I can't find it on the internet, but I will. I will.
It's Payne if that helps.
Oh,
Okay,
thank
wow, that's
you.
That
fine
changes
then.
everything.
That's not one night in Pain
And
House.
yet
That's one
nothing.
night in Pain House.
So it's a spooky like orange dog or something.
Night in Pain House.
Oh my gosh, that was delightful.
Wonderful.
Thank you for taking us on that
Well,
ride. What an
that was
insane
fun.
Yeah,
book. That is very
was
fun.
I
It was
hope the
great.
listeners at home, I hope you enjoyed hanging out for a different sort of thing. If you listen to this and you liked being able to like read through a choose your own adventure story and see what happens and react to it, then I don't understand why you haven't already listened to finish it. Or maybe you have. I don't want to speak for you. I'm so
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah.
Maybe you're already a
Yeah,
fan.
we know that a good handful of you certainly have.
But if you haven't,
Good on you.
go and listen to Finish It. Because they do this all the time, but it's cool and it has music. And it's
if-
fun and it's interesting.
And
And
if
they
you
get
like
through the
these
whole they get through the whole books.
these goosebumpy rides, go back to October last year and we did Creep Tope Scare and
We
read
did a few goosebumps back.
yeah, 3 of these things, and we'll be doing
Yeah,
it
that's
again this
great.
October.
Yeah.
They're so amazing. It's such great books.
That one is
this one was
phenomenal.
Really
intense.
Twisted Tale of Tiki Island was the first
Woof.
Give Yourself Goosebumps that I ever owned.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's a delightful one.
They are great. So go and check that. There's links for Finish It in the show notes of this episode. And yeah, it was fun. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
It was
so
nice
much
to do
for-
something
Thank
different.
you so much for having us.
There's a chance I release this over two episodes. You know, it looks like it's like 2 hours long, so you never know. But maybe I didn't. It depends on what I do in the future.
Well,
Uh,
well, it's been a delight either way. It's always so much fun.
It
to
was
be here.
wonderful. And thank you everybody for listening. We'll be back at some point soon with a new season. It's looking like the season is shaping up to be a guest, an almost exclusively guest GM season, which can be a lot of fun.
Nice.
So you hear a lot of Danny and I playing the rooms ourselves. Not sure.
No
if
breakdowns
that'll-
this year.
We'll see how it goes. Yeah, Danny won't have a mental breakdown like she did.
Yay!
Yay.
And wonderful. Thank you everybody for listening. Go and do something fun with the rest of your day. Bye, everybody.